The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Barcelona. They face Liverpool and it's coming up live on EA TV next. It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. It's Barcelona taking on Liverpool.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
Liverpool, the record winners of the European Cup of Champions League amongst English sides, and it's always something magical when they take part in this competition.
Well, there's such rich history at this football club, right through the players, the staff, but even more so with the spectators. They expect Liverpool to go deep in this competition.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Clément Lenglet plays alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with, well, a meaty challenge early in this game. Will the referee reach for his pocket? So early in this game, and the referee not really hesitating. A yellow card it is, and that could make it difficult for player and official.
Well, it changes the complexion of your game, the way you...
Messi looking for the through ball. Luis Suarez might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Alexander-Arnold has it.
Well, Derek, goalkeepers have to be spot on right from the first whistle. He was absolutely brilliant there.
Van Dijk. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Griezmann's through ball. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. It's always easy to see why the focus of attention is on Luis Suarez when he's out there on the pitch. What sort of performance do you expect to see from him?
Well, his ability on the ball is second to none. Just watch how close he keeps the ball to his feet. He lures defenders in.
They could nudge in front. Well, the keeper completely untroubled. Oh, he's through here. And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs. Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. And he was in the right place to intercept. It's an excellent-looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. Messi, and up for grabs off the keeper. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Fabinho now. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! A goal for the Blaugrana! Can they be stopped now?
Well, it's the hardest thing to do in football, score a goal. But when it's served up on a plate like this, it looks easy. Fabulous through ball.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. So 2-0 now.
FC Barcelona. Number 9, Luis Suarez.
thinking to dispossess his opponent. Messi. Gliding through the gears. Robertson. Mane. And the cross not quite accurate enough. Running towards goal. Lionel Messi! Splendid save from the keeper. Danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
Shot attempted. And the referee says corner kick. Messi with the corner. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Barca know it's a sector of the pitch devoid of defenders. Messi. Suarez. Andrew Robertson. Not giving him a moment's peace. Well, they know how to press, but can they construct? Fabinho now.
Well, this is Liverpool at their best. They love possession of the ball, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chance.
And threading it forward. And Mohamed Salah now. And he's lost. Was the shot from that tight angle the wisest move?
Wow, there's a lack of composure, Derek. He needs to find a better option than that.
And very deftly cut out. Robertson. Henderson has it. Roberto Firmino. Salah. Teammates could potentially join in. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. It's with Roberto Firmino. Now Mo Salah. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Real chance. Messi! It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you... Half-time in the Champions League final. Well, we're not quite at the stage where we're tracking the record margin of victory in a major European final, but not far away, Lee.
Well, we were expecting a lot more, weren't we? A lot more competitive football. We haven't had that. Very, very one-sided. Now the coach, go into that dressing room and earn your money. Get your team back into this. Change something.
So early in this game, and the referee not really hesitating. Oh, he's through here. And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! A goal for the Blaugrana! Can they be stopped now? Lionel Messi! Splendid save from the keeper, danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to...
Messi with the corner. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there.
Real chance. Messi! It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it.
For Liverpool coming off the pitch.
Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory.
Replaced by number 7, James Milner.
Salah. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Robertson. Far from a good pass. Messi just needs to remain composed. Well, that's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here it is again, Derek. The way to the pass is excellent, and the finish, clinical. Lovely play.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Good technique displayed. Running towards goal. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
Good control under pressure. Space on the flank. Is this the moment? A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Artur. Now Suarez. Useful looking ball. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, having scored two, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence. Never looked like missing.
A chance to revisit the goal. So they restart the game, and only one team in it.
Barcelona. Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Half an hour remaining then. A chance maybe from the wide position. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Sergio Roberto. Artur. Wijnaldum. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Excellent ball over the top. Mane. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Artur, and showing fine vision. And Suarez keeps going. Well, they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Longley. An unforced error, you've got to say. He's given the ball away here, Salah. Sergio Busquets. De Jong. Delightful pass. And Vidal is through. Well, they would have been in a decent position there, but offside.
Oh, what a wasted opportunity that is.
Well, in the second half here, and it's almostly a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Well, this Barcelona team make creating and scoring goals look easy. I can tell you it's not. It's the hardest thing to do on a football pitch. But they've ticked all the boxes tonight for me, Barcelona. Lovely to watch. And look, the players have all got smiles on their faces. What more can we ask?
There's incision for you, courtesy of Arturo Vidal. He takes aim. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Whipped in by Griezmann. The fist of the goalkeeper. Jordi Alba. De Jong. Read it magnificently and intercepted. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Losing possession a bit easily. Messi. Superbly read and executed. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Messi. Vidal. It might be. Precise Vidal pass. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Read it superbly to take back possession.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match, number 10, LIONEL.
You've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Liverpool obsessed with finding a forward gear. Now, what can they do from this position?
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Given away by Barcelona. James Milner has given it away. And the final whistle, the cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. Players will always look back at moments like these. These moments where you pick trophies up and win medals. Absolutely brilliant for this group of players.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. And as a player, Lee, as a Barcelona player in this case, this is what you want to experience.
Well, it is. You have expectations at the start of the season, all those long, hard training sessions in pre-season. You kind of need a goal to get through that pain. And focusing on winning trophies for Barcelona will be that carrot that they need.
It's Barcelona's Champions League. And they've got to savour this. It's not every night This comes along.
Well, probably will be here next year, you never know. The way they play, but fully deserved, and they'll have celebrations right throughout the night with their families and friends.
The cup with the big ears, as it's affectionately known.
And this is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands. Let them enjoy the experience with you. And the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities.
Well, they've come together in this competition as a team, and they're celebrating together now. Fully deserved.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe. So early in this game, and the referee not really hesitating. Oh, he's through here. And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. A goal for the Blaugrana. Can they be stopped now? Real chance. Messi! It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it. Far from a good pass. Messi just needs to remain composed. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely. Artur, now Suarez. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't come...